NIO delivered 19,329 vehicles for August, and check out where I am. I'm at a highway resting area. There's a swap station right here. This is my car, and then of course here we got some public chargers, and then here we got a Li Auto charger. Pretty interesting, huh? But their fast charger, the 4C fast charger, is actually not available because they don't have a vehicle for that yet. But we'll talk more about chargers in my next video and how it's so important and how they're fighting for electricity capacity right now. So Deliveries, 81% year-over-year increase, a little bit down month over month. I was certainly hoping for 20,000 and above, aiming for 23,000. And we were supposed to get that, but as you guys know, what happened? Well, for the second week, we had some retooling for the ES6. So deliveries for that kind of dropped a little bit. Kind of unfortunate. And guys, check this out. Next to the swap station, next to every swap station, there's going to be a few NIO superchargers. That's pretty awesome. And then actually you can see there's another NIO waiting after me. So that's pretty awesome. This month, we also had massive amounts of infrastructure deployment. We had 16 stores opened and also 315 charge swap stations. That averages out to about 10 charge swap stations per day. And out of that total, 141 swap stations deployed. Massive amounts of infrastructure. This month we had 141 swap stations compared to last month's 98 swap stations. Now, what are my delivery expectations for September and onwards? So a lot of July orders are pretty much fulfilled in August, but a little bit of them are carried over to September, and we might actually see, because of the second week hindrance from the factory retooling, we might see some of the deliveries from July some of the orders from July actually be delivered very soon in September as well. But remember, what we're expecting is, of course, currently right now, the amount of orders isn't as high as July. But keep in mind, we're still getting record numbers of test drives, as per the CEO said in the latest earnings call. However, these are not translating to orders just yet, but these are all potential NIO buyers, and there's a big pool of them, which could be easily stimulated with a big promo. For example, the EC6 launch mid-September, with potentially even free battery swap coming back for limited amount of time. If we take into account guidance, what NIO said about Q3 in the earnings, expecting 57,000 deliveries, that means subtracting the numbers from July and August, we get about 17,000 deliveries for September. 15,000 to 17,200, around that area. I think that would be a pretty good estimate for September deliveries. Now, a quick look at the promos. We pretty much got the same stuff. 30 swap vouchers, 2,000 RMB voucher for the vehicle mall, so you can get wraps and all that kind of stuff. And then you got 1 year of NOP Plus worth $4,500, 10,000 NIO points for purchasing the car. Of course, if you have a referral, that's 12,000 NIO points. For the financing, with 15% down, can get as low as 2.79% interest rates. And then there's also $0 down, and you can get that with 2.99% interest rates. Pretty good. There's a trade-in program for 30,000 bonus NIO points. In my opinion, one way to really boost deliveries would be to introduce 0% interest. So that would be really a big booster, in my opinion. Apart from like 0% down isn't actually as good as 0% interest, which they did back in March, and it was just tremendously effective. And in my personal opinion, I think 30 swap vouchers should be made into 20 swap vouchers and then 10 one tap for power vouchers. And one tap for power is basically someone will come pick up the car for you and do the battery swap for you, or charge the car for you and then drive it back. Very convenient and time saving, which I feel like a lot of people aren't familiar with this service. And NIO, of course, earns more revenue from this. Now, of course, we also got to address the elephant in the room. Not this guy. Of course, it's Tesla Model 3, the new HighLand variant of the Model 3 that just got launched. The pricing, especially the dual motor variant, is about the same price as the ET5, starting price for the ET5. So I'll do a comprehensive comparison of the specs in another video, but just keep in mind that this is the first refresh in a long time for the Model 3. There's going to be a lot of hype, a lot of interest, and there will inevitably be a few orders that are lost and taken by that Model 3. However, guys, seeing that ET5 deliveries doesn't actually make up that much deliveries right now for NIO. It's only a small part of the deliveries right now for NIO. And to put things in context, ET5 deliveries only made about 11.4% of July's total deliveries, so very small amount of total deliveries. And if you saw my delivery center video, you would see that there were barely any ET5s, a lot of ET5 wagons, and a ton of ES6s, but only about 2 or 3 ET5s. So I wouldn't really be that concerned. And plus, by the way, the ET5 wagon is the better selling car right now. People like the ET5 wagon more. So yes, ET5 deliveries might take a hit, but overall the impact will be pretty small, in my opinion, for NIO. I think this could be easily solved with some good promotion and discounts, which NIO, by the way, is already doing. They're offering up to 24,000 RMB promotion discount on ET5 inventory cars, but they might have to make this like applicable to all vehicles. And one little trick that people do here in China is for example, they pre-order the Tesla or they pre-order a NIO, and then they go to the competitor and they say, hey, I got a deposit in the other guy, can you get me a good deal? Then I'll give up that deposit and I'll go with you. And you know, this isn't an official trick that you guys should do, but this is just a little secret. All right, this is definitely one of the ways that NIO is going to be able to keep a lot of their orders. People say that they're expressing interest in the Model 3, the new Model 3. The sales reps will probably try to apply for some discounts or some bonus NIO points, and also get the inventory card discount. I mean, that's just like a signature, pretty much. At the end of the day, when it comes to losing an order to Tesla or discounting the car a little bit and getting a delivery, NIO would choose the latter, always. And let's not forget that I reported way early that NIO was aiming for 30,000 deliveries in October. That was their internal sales target, and of course they validified that in the earnings report. So that was pretty nice. They are hitting full throttle ahead, and hopefully in the coming months we'll see very good deliveries. Already market share is tremendous. Market share is really good. Just hang on to your seatbelts, guys. I mean, like, there's competitors coming in, but we're probably gonna do good. We're probably gonna do good. All right, stay safe, stay healthy. There's too many mosquitoes. Peace out.